that hard shit. Oh, is that me?
Yeah.
I want to hear one word. I want to hear one word the whole night. Dirty!
Yeah. Count dollar bills. Stick it real for real. Yeah. Ballin' in the field. Style like Navy SEALs. Cody, I can't spill. I might pop a seal. Yeah. Pistol in my pocket. Fuck around and pop a pill. Yeah. Glock on me concealed. I got a doxy from Brazil. Yeah. Try like what's the deal? I do the dash behind the wheel. Foreign with no keys. It's not no regular mobile. Bitch, we in the hills, but this ain't no Jack and Jill. Couple niggas with me and they like the jacket still. I might go to Johnny just to get a diamond grill. 50 in his heater, tell that boy to find his chill. Hold on, used to trap at Granny's. We got lean as Annie's. She come out her panties. Chopper come in handy. The way I let my chopper sing, you might just win a Grammy. I just put up in the ghost of Phantom like I'm Danny. Put up on your street, pistol on the seat. Where you wanna meet? Count it then repeat. I got some hundreds and they did that money machine, you hear it beat. I put some red inside my cup, but I got off-white on my feet. Look, I get drugs, get it for the low. I got mud, sippin' shit so. She wanna fuck, hit it, then I go. I get love, get it from your hoe. Q100 can't fuck with the same hoe. Play with the game, then that boy get a halo. Spin the whole block like a damn tornado. Smoking on door so you know I can't say no.
We got Jalen Carr here, co-founder of After Party. This is our latest edition of After Party Radio, and we got my man Freshie right here. Freshie, you want to introduce yourself real quick?
Dirty!
My guy, where you from? Where you from?
I'm from Eastside Cleveland, man. East Cleveland, Ohio.
Vibes.
Cleveland shit.
I gotta say, I don't know nothing about Ohio, so you gotta put me on, bro. Like, what is it like growing up in Ohio, Cleveland specifically? Like, what's like the music scene out there?
We got people like Kid Cudi. And,
oh, of course, yeah, Cleveland. There we go.
Stone Thugs and stuff like that. I mean, it's definitely hard. We don't have like an entertainment-based city, so a lot of people have like MGK. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people who made it out of here had to leave here. You know what I'm saying? And go other places like New York, Atlanta, LA, you know what I'm saying, to really make things happen. But I mean, with it being so hard for people to make it, it's that much more drive and shit like that. So, I mean, we got a real creative city though. Like, is it you gonna be super creative or you really ain't doing too much? You like into, like, we got like the second most stressed out city, shit like that. Like, like third most dangerous city in the country, like fourth or something like that. Maybe people that make it out is like dentists or like people who play sports or like you know, LeBron James came out here so everybody wanted to hoop.
Yeah.
And then you know, we got the rappers or you trapping, everybody, you know what I'm saying, is doing something to get by at the end of the day.
You gotta get it how you gotta get it, bro. Like that's like the
for sure.
The bottom line. Like, and I mean, I'm happy, you know, you're out here like really like, you know, making music type shit, like making a name for Cleveland. Like you said, like a lot of people kind of like leave Cleveland and you could see it. Like, I mean, I feel like Kid Cudi really like, he always like big ups Cleveland, especially in like a kid named Cudi. That first hit, he always mentions that shit, like, you know?
Cudi, I mean, we definitely respect Cudi, but Cudi, like everybody from Cleveland know Cudi never really was in Cleveland. Like, he from Cleveland, but he never was in Cleveland. Like, he definitely performed at like garage shop. He performed here. Like, he performed, you know what I'm saying? His coming up, he performed, but like, he never really came back or like gave back.
Gave back type shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's just like he do shows and he represent, which I mean, I guess it's all you can ask for. Is, I mean, you know, whatever he do is he really don't have to do, but it's not like MGK really the only artist with that like platform that really like come
put on for the city.
Really do for the artists and do for the people. And like, you know what I'm saying? But
that's what's up. I mean, just going off of that, like, I mean, one of the things I appreciate about your music and your sound, bro, is like, and I was just telling your producer this, like, you always put like 110% energy into like whatever you're doing. If it's the ad libs, the flow, you know, you really try to like deliver your whole self to the track. And
I appreciate that.
I mean, you gave the little snippet on the performance, so you already know. We excited to see the new album because like I feel like that's just gonna be all over there. But just kind of walk me through the inspiration behind your music and like what type of artists like growing up were you kind of really inspired by that like kind of defined your sound?
Back speaking to like when we grew up, I'm from like the same exact part of it. I'm from East Cleveland, Ohio, so it's not like the east of. I mean, it's not the east side of Cleveland, but it's actual.
But it's like an actual city, East Cleveland. Okay.
You hit the rapper Dope Boy.
Dope Boy, you said?
Dope Boy.
Nah.
He signed to Future. Well, he like an artist from Cleveland. You should definitely check him out though. But he like one of our probably like biggest artists from our city right now, as far as in platform wise. He got signed with Future, but he definitely like really like he really promote. He more the gangster rap, so he gonna promote the street shit to the T.
Yeah.
And he from the exact place I'm from, so I'm from there, grew up there, born there. But I'm like part of the whole East Side Cleveland, so like I was really kind of raised like two different ways. Like I been born straight from the hood, went to school there, everything. And at some point, like my parents split up. My mom moved to a bird, so then I started getting hit with like white shit. Like, not in the bad way, but just white culture.
It's just culture, it's different culture,
Yeah, NSYNC, shit like that. So, like my mom, she used to rap too. Like before I was born, she was 14. She got pictures of Michael Jackson and shit. Like,
oh shit, that's what's up.
Jazzy Jeff. Like so my mom, she used to rap. My dad just always was a street nigga, popular nigga that's just in the street. So I grew up two different ways. Like grew up learning it. You know, my mom always supported my music shit. My dad always supported me just hustling and getting money. The music really kept me out of trouble since a kid, for real. But I just be feeling like this is my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always did music. Like people know me for always just doing music. I did other shit, but the main thing people know me from rapping. Like, I've always done music. Like it just really was my passion. I didn't care about getting famous or I just wanted to make music. I didn't even care about getting money. A lot of my friends used to be mad because I would do so much shit for free. Like, cause I just was doing it. Like, I just love doing music. I don't know. Like,
nah, bro, I'm about to say like that shit right there. That's what kind of like, you know, drives the artist for me. Like if someone's like OG, original, they're not trying to do something that everyone else is doing. They're not really trying to do it for the money. Like they're doing it because they actually enjoy music. They're a fan of music. So it's like that uniqueness. Like
Michael Jackson, I just always was like, that was the first thing that made me.
When you said that you kind of like said that casually. I was like, time out. Like,
she was my favorite artist. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like she met him, so I was like, I'm gonna meet him. Like I'm gonna work so hard, I have to meet him. I mean, sadly I didn't, but I feel like I did because I fucked Michael Jackson so hard. But yeah, hell yeah, and like shit, you know, shit, I just always rap. I always recorded myself. I just get in trouble a lot. Like I ain't got no brothers. You know, my dad was kind of in and out of my life, so I got in trouble a whole lot and shit. But for the most part, like I just always just did music. You know what I'm saying? Always did it with black people, white people, all that, and they just kind of like meshed together to where it's like a perfect blend of like it's not too street, but it ain't too pop. It's like right in the middle, and that's
it's
like,
Freshie. It's Freshie.
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
fresh. Like you getting both sides. Like
that's what's
you
up.
getting like the ugly good.
the good, the bad, the ugly, all that shit. Yeah. Nah, fuck with that. But yeah, also like I mean, just going off the rapping shit. Like I know you've been producing, also like, and kind of just walk me through that because like I could tell in your music you have a good ear for beats, like good ear for samples. I mean, you worked with like a couple like big producers. Like you worked with like Young IC, right? Like 808, Chase the Money. Come on. I mean, I'm probably missing a couple, but like, what's kind of like the first things you look for, like when you're choosing the beat? When you hear something, like, are you looking for the bass? Are you looking for like the drums in general? Or like what's like kind of the first thing that kind of like catches your ear?
Definitely, like I used to like dance and shit too. Like I used to be in the parties, like, you know what I'm saying? Me and my cousins, we always like niggas that like made everybody make a circle. And
circle,
like fucking them up. You know what I'm saying? To the point where like DJ got us on stage and like I just always had a presence. So like I really just know party music. Like I just know when beats about to drop. Like I got real good rhythm.
I brought with a city, I brought a city, got millions in Thomas, you know we got plenty, got caught in the two girls, I drinking like Yanni, my wife don't do work, I caught every Jimmy, I ain't Argentina, my shoes full of Zim, got rice in my pocket, you won't find a penny, got Louis Vuitton, I got Gucci, got Fendi, hold up, roll with the gang, can't roll with too many, just fucking go blast it, the brown like I'm Jimmy, gon' play with the game, then he die, he Kenny, just shit that I'm drinking, might fuck up a kidney, I'm in the car with the money like Benny, the gas on the police, I tell her come get me, got a 30 round clip, and I shoot at least 20,
I was thinking like, other than like Future and Drake, one of my favorite artists, and I'm like, other than making people want to dance, you know, I want to make people sad, make people think, make people reminisce, make people relate. It's really just relate, no matter what. It's to not make them. I'm not trying to make nobody do nothing, but just knowing like the more deeper you get into what you're doing, the more relatable it is. And like I was saying, going back, like I listen to all type of music growing up, even still to this day. So I never really was like wanted to make turn music. That's just my favorite kind of music. Cause Gucci Mane my top favorite rapper, but
there you go.
like Aaliyah, like you know, I redid Aaliyah like lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like on one song, the Be Alone song, I got redid her.
Be Alone, I gotta say, that's what's up.
But yeah, I just be, you know, just really experimenting too, and then like trying. Then like I said, I was going through like meeting different label meetings. I'm hearing other people's music and being around bigger artists and just realizing like what it takes. Like it's not just, you know, quick 1, 2, 3. Like you gotta kind of really put some thought
think about
into
that
certain shit. Yeah, you know, just putting thought into it a little bit more than I usually would. That's the route I went for sure.
Nah, that's fine. So I guess just like kind of like walk me through like what were some of the biggest things that you learned last year that kind of just like helped you in your music and just like, you know, just in life in general, like what you learned from like, you know, like really being in the crib, like going through the whole pandemic and everything, you know?
Main thing I learned was, and you can't be scared of independence. Like, can't be scared to like, really got to do DIY, like just do it yourself. Like when the world is fucked up, what you got? Like
you got yourself,
you still got to make shit happen. So, you know what I'm saying? No matter if we signed to a label, got management, we got studio, like no matter what, it's just making it still happen. And I think that's where we finding some of our best like potential and products is like when it's really from a place of survival. Like that's the most relatable thing is survival. It's like we all trying to survive.
No matter what it looked like, you could be the richest person, the poorest person. You're trying to survive. Like you're trying to survive.
So like that one place of like desperation and like talent and like when all that click, bam, and it really clicked from point of survival. Like when you gotta put yourself in a position. Like
I fuck with that. I love that. And I guess like just last question, just like you know, you dropping dimes right now. We might have to charge for this interview right now. You know, you dropping too many gems right now. But like, what can we expect from you in the rest of the year? You know, like. We saw you perform 2 unreleased songs, but like, are you working on any other projects right now? Like, what's kind of like your biggest thing that you working on for the rest of the year?
It's more dirt, man. I'm just about to really like, kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing, staying consistent, working, drop more music, like, more business deals. You know what I'm saying? We just doing this business shit, getting this business shit down pat. I'm just trying to really be like on some like I say like Future when he was on his monster run and like Future when they just dropped like
when they just dropped
bastards, like you know what I'm saying, like that makes them
get that hype,
like
that pops, but like you got to make sure you know it follows up almost, like because like that was a big thing. I remember when Bastard came out, like I was like, oh, this is like I was in high school, like I was like in 9th grade. I was like, yo, what is this shit? Like this shit is crazy.
It's just I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's just but at the same time, like I said, I'm in Future beast mode, like monster, like we here, we coming, we there, we striding. It's gonna be hard to stop. You really can't have no other, you know what I'm saying? But
we in your face, like it's like if we right in front of you, you can't ignore it type shit. So you know, you just, like you said, like keep that consistency. So I mean, yo, we excited to hear that. I mean, if you got any promo shout outs, like we already know the dirty, you know, that's everywhere, but like
shout out to all my fans for sure. You know, any people that keep it going. Shout out to, like I said, my team for sure. Other than the team and the fans, I would not be here. Shout out to the ops, because you know them niggas always watching. Shout out to them niggas. Shout out to After Party, man. Shout out to y'all for the interview, man. Shout out to my boys. I appreciate y'all even, you know what I'm saying, coming to Vegas.
It ain't nothing to get his top blown off. It ain't nothing to get his top blown off. Sipping on that white double cup, I doze off. Money always calling, I can't turn my phone off. That bitch wanna fuck me, she gon' take her clothes off. I lost the ceiling of the coupe I drove off. With lethal weapon, chopper go off. Catch me riding